Hello and welcome to another week of the continuation of the weekly psychic readings. Thank you for joining me after a bit of a lengthy break that I've had. Just to explain a little bit about how I work. So I work with my guides, my spirit guides, all those in spirit who love me, and I ask them to give you what you need for the upcoming week, any tips, techniques, anything else that they feel is appropriate or you need to hear for the upcoming week. So this will go from January, so Monday the 24th to Sunday the 30th of January 2022. All right, so just give me a sec and I'll just tune in, seal off, and see what we're going to come up with, see what they're going to present to you. Okay, so there's still a lot of tension and up and down, still a bit of fear going around about, Corona, what's happening, what's going to be happening for the future, and still a bit of suppression within yourself and within people. And it's that thing that they're saying at the moment there's a bit of there's a choice or an element of really, if you are focusing in on the things which are not working, the suppression, the coercion with the vaccine, the different things that are going around about, not having rights and how that's affected you, it's that thing that this is going to create a smaller energy around you. This is actually going to, enlarge the confinement in which you're feeling. And this is something which is very difficult to do, especially on a day-to-day basis. But they're saying on the other side of that, and then through that, this is going to flow outwards. So it's going to ripple outwards. This sort of energy and this sort of feeling contained, feeling powerless, feeling, that you haven't got as much say. Okay, so on the other side, they're saying what you can do is you can align yourself with what you can do within your situation and within the rights that you do have and within the power that you do have. And they're saying this doesn't mean getting angry and yelling and things like that. What it means, it's about being aware of actually both sides, and it's about realizing that we live in a world of polarity. So we live in a world of opposites here. And it's that thing that things are never 100% balanced all the time. We do kind of weave from one side to the next. But what you can do as best you can is to align yourself with what is going to create the most centering, the most strength at that time and at that moment as well. And they're saying this is going to change day to day. And they're also saying if this means that you feel that you want to protest or you want to do things against the sort of government regulations and the different circumstances around this, really cool. But do it with an open heart, do it with a positive foundation. So do it with, okay, I understand this doesn't work for everyone. I'm going to do my absolute best to create as much sort of as much balance and as much joy within what I'm doing as possible. So it's that thing about catching yourself when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling angsty, when you're feeling out of balance, and realizing that, being aware of that, and actually choosing to step backwards and saying, I'm not going to ignore this. I'm just going to realign myself with the things that are working, the togetherness that has been created through this, the friendship, the social networks, the beautiful harmony that quite a lot of people have created through this, and the support systems within that, and also the incredible sort of a way in which you've been able to dig down within yourself and shed that which doesn't align with you. So this means socially, environmentally, famous relationships, whatever, in any way that suits you professionally. Okay, well, I'll get on with the reading. So, okay, so for Monday, what's on Monday? All right, so Monday, yeah, it's a bit of up and down here. It's a bit of, yeah, it's funny. It's a bit of a roller coaster, to be honest. But they're saying too, what do you do when you're on a roller coaster? You go with it, you have fun, you enjoy yourself, you don't kind of, allow yourself to peak out too much. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, but through the whole thing. And when you come out the other end of the ride, you're going, wow, that was pretty spectacular. That was, pretty intense. And they're saying half the time you get back on it again. So that's Monday. So Tuesday feels a bit more even, a bit more balanced. But there's some stuff around relationships here. There's a little bit of almost frustration or antagonism with social relationships, a little bit into work as well. So it's about that thing about they're saying, where do you find your truth within this? Where do you find your center? And how can you use whatever sort of elements come up which may be causing disruption within your life to be able to use this as a step to create more of an aligned energy within yourself. And what do you need to release? Okay, so that's getting on to Wednesday actually. So getting on to Wednesday, this is about release, and it is about taking a breath, and it is about chilling out, and it's also not about hump day, but it's about rest day, and it's about processing day, and it's about allowing yourself to have a bit of time, congratulate yourself, flow with it. So Thursday, well on Thursday. All right, so Thursday, this is about speaking up. I feel a lot of energy around my throat, also a little bit around my heart, speaking up in a kindly manner. But this is also, how do you speak to yourself? That sort of thing. Now they're saying that there's quite a lot of people out there that would never speak to their friends the way they speak to themselves. So just be aware of this throughout Thursday. So getting on to Friday, what's on Friday? Okay, Friday, there's a bit of shifting, there's a bit of changing here. There's a bit of, it's almost like, you're not aligning. Like I almost feel like my eyes are bobbing up and down here. So it's that thing about let your eyes adjust. Okay, so it's that thing too about, it's not about what you're seeing, it's about what you're making of that. So, a few people out there, there's going to be some triggers that are going to come up on Friday. But it's that thing about, are you going to allow the emotion to overtake you, or are you going to see the emotion for what it is, recognize it, go, okay, this is how I used to act. What do I want to do now? So good opportunity there. So getting on to Saturday. So Saturday, it's funny, I can feel my crown buzzing quite a lot, feel a lot of energy coming in here. So they're talking too about, this is about connection to spirit, could be connection to the earth, connection to your friends as well, or your family. And they're saying connection to yourself. So this is about connection. How are you going to connect on Saturday? So getting on to Sunday, what's on Sunday? Sunday is very bottom end, actually. So there's that thing about, really getting in touch with what's important to you on a base level. Where do you find your safety? Where do you find your security? Where do you find your support? And how do you get these things from yourself on Sunday? So it's that thing about not so much being an outward thing. Yes, that does have an impact and it is important, but how does that correlate to the inside? And how are you actually doing that for yourself? So it's really about sort of using your own devices, and actually it's about really just being honest about this, whatever it is. What do you need? What feels good? What's safe? What's not? And then they're saying write this down as well, so you can use this as a bit of a template. They're telling you for the next few upcoming weeks. Okay, so yeah, that was a nice one. I'm really glad, good to be back after quite a lengthy break. Really good to be doing these again. I have missed them. And so I really hope you got something out of today. I love it when you comment, you share me around, you tell your friends about me, that sort of thing. Love all that stuff. So if you would like a reading with me, I do readings, healings, kinesiology. I do heaps of different things, counseling, meditation, mentoring, heaps of stuff. Look for me on davidmjohn.com, as well as on my Facebook. as well. And I'm on Google as well. So Google's under Golden Lotus actually, because Google hasn't changed my name over for a couple of years now. I've been trying to. So anyway, all the information's there. Would love to hear from you. And yeah, have a beautiful week and lots of love. All right, bye bye.